No, you don't do that.
He's going to make a big mistake.
We're kicking things off with one of the most chaotic moments you'll ever witness in this fight. Alexandra Bobisioev found himself against Sidi and Dustinel in what looked like a brutal 2-on-1 scenario. While Sidi restrained Alexandru, Dustinel jumped in and threw a dirty strike, a kick straight to Alexander's backside. And as he moved in for another kick, the referee had seen enough. The referee rushed forward, grabbed Dustinel, and slammed him to the mat like a rag doll. The crowd erupted. But the ref still wasn't finished. When Dustinel, visibly shaken, tried to stand back up, the ref slapped him across the face, delivering a final dose of humiliation. It was clear the ref wasn't just there to enforce rules. He was there to send a message. Dustinel definitely learned that lesson the hard way. Next up, let's revisit one of the most unforgettable scenes in combat sports history. Matthias Frederick faced Ahmad Aswad, and after landing a crushing right hook, Aswad collapsed hard, but Frederick didn't stop. Even with Aswad helpless on the canvas, Frederick continued unloading punches. He's out. He is out. That's when referee Leon Roberts stepped in. And this wasn't a routine stoppage. He didn't just pull Frederick away, he took him down and choked him out right there in front of everyone. Leon Roberts became a legend that day. His fast reaction and raw strength turned him into one of the most talked about referees ever.
Leon Roberts with the slickest back take I have ever seen from an official.
Now let's travel to Russia for one of the strangest fights on record. A fighter lands a knockout blow, and it appears the contest is finished. But then things get bizarre. The knocked out fighter somehow gets back up, and instead of exiting the ring, he charges the referee. Yes, after being knocked out cold, this fighter chose to attack the ref. Thankfully, officials rushed in before things spiraled further. Losing a fight is painful, but losing twice in the same bout is brutal. It was also unsettling, though. In another wild post-fight scene, a boxer was furious over the referee's stoppage. Rather than walking away, he shoved the referee, thinking intimidation would work, but the referee didn't tolerate it. He grabbed the boxer and choke-slammed him to the canvas. Everyone watching stood stunned. It served as a reminder that referees aren't only there to enforce rules. When necessary, they can throw down too. Back in UAE Warriors, Ahmed Al-Darmaki had another shocking moment after securing a victory with a chokehold. Al-Darmaki held the submission too long, and the referee, Mark Goddard, had to intervene. Instead of backing away, Al-Darmaki turned on the referee himself.
No, you don't do that.
He's going to make a big mistake messing with...
UAE Warriors acted swiftly, disqualifying Al-Darmaki immediately. In another insane fight, a boxer ignored the referee's command to stop and continued swinging. The situation escalated until another official rushed in and body slammed the fighter to the mat. That move sent a powerful warning: disrespect the referee, and there will be consequences. And sometimes those consequences arrive as a body slam. In the Dominican Republic, chaos erupted during a super welterweight bout after Angel Cruz landed a crushing right hand. His opponent, Julio Rodriguez, hit the canvas, but when the referee stopped the fight, Rodriguez snapped. Out of nowhere, Rodriguez marched forward and punched the referee in the head. The ref tried to remain calm but eventually lost control and retaliated. Chaos followed and fans couldn't believe their eyes. One of the most bizarre venues for a fight, the Sydney Opera House, was supposed to host a normal match between Salisbury and Tamale Kofi. But what unfolded was pure madness. After several heated moments, everything spiraled. Salisbury landed a controversial strike that enraged Markov's coach. The coach grabbed Salisbury, and things turned ugly fast. Cornermen from both camps rushed in, turning it into a full-scale brawl. It didn't end there. One cornerman even attacked the boxer, sending the referee into a fury. The referee snapped and chased the intruder down. Within seconds, the ring descended into chaos, with even officials from both sides throwing punches.
Paul is now throwing punches. There are other people in the ring. There must be 20 people in the ring, punches flying everywhere.
And we're not finished with Dustin yet. Later, in another bout against CD, Dustin L was trapped in a tight submission and was forced to tap. Instead of accepting defeat like a professional, He lost control and tried to go after Cody again. The referee didn't hesitate this time. He stepped in and slammed Dustin L to the mat, making it clear the fight was over. Apparently, the referee had to remind Dustin L twice that he wasn't the one in charge, forcefully. Why not? Let's talk about another moment that stunned viewers during Bergen's fight against Cortez. After Bergen was knocked out, instead of accepting defeat, he escalated things. As soon as he regained awareness, he confronted the referee, ignoring every rule of sportsmanship. The referee, calm but unyielding, stood his ground as Bergen advanced. It was an intense standoff, but Bergen ultimately had no choice but to back off after the referee proved who was in control. Rossi Jabari was already boiling after losing fight after fight, and another loss pushed him over the edge. The referee instructed him to shake hands as a show of respect, but Rossi refused. Instead, he attacked the referee. That ignited a full-scale brawl. Jabari's actions showed he wasn't built for MMA. Instead of leaving a positive mark, his outburst effectively ended his Ultimate Combat career. Julio Gonzalez dislocated his shoulder during a bout with Wayne Cook, but Wayne kept attacking. When the referee tried to intervene, Wayne ignored him and continued throwing punches. The referee responded by locking Wayne in a chokehold and wrestling him to the ground. The chaos escalated when one of Julio's teammates stormed the cage, nearly triggering an all-out riot. The fight was ruled a no contest, and Wayne never competed in MMA again. In another wild incident, a furious fighter shattered every rule, attacking his opponent despite repeated warnings and ignoring the referee's commands. He continued until the referee had no option but to slam him down and restrain him. The situation grew so extreme that police escorted the fighter out of the arena. The message was clear: break the rules, and even the referee will take you down. Takeo Shina had just knocked out Lee following a week of heated trash talk. But even after the knockout, Shina wasn't satisfied. He kept unleashing punches on an unconscious Lee when the referee intervened to stop it. Shockingly, Shina attacked the referee as well. It was a disturbing scene, and Shina's actions ended his career instantly. What makes it even more tragic is that this was Lee's very first MMA fight. After enduring that traumatic moment, he never entered the MMA cage again. Now let's examine Ramazzi Korchilia versus Vyacheslav Datsik. A fight that began intensely and quickly devolved into chaos. Datsik is infamous for his erratic and violent style, and this fight was no exception. After several brutal exchanges, Datsik completely ignored the referee's command to stop, and the situation exploded. Korchilia was left defenseless, but Datsik kept attacking. The referee had no choice but to step in and physically drag Datsik away from Korchilia. It was one of those moments when the referee had to become more than an official. He had to become a shield.